In today's video, we're gonna be replacing my clutch master cylinder. This here is our clutch pedal and this here is our clutch master cylinder. And as you can tell, it is definitely leaking, so it needs to be replaced. The master cylinder is connected to this hose, connected to this reservoir, connected to this bracket. We're gonna eliminate the bracket, the reservoir, and the hose altogether to clean up the engine bay with this custom reservoir, which attaches directly to the master cylinder. So the first thing that we're gonna do is remove this bracket so we can freely move the reservoir around, and then we're gonna remove this line. Now we need to remove it from the firewall. To do that, there's going to be a nut here. There's going to be a nut on the left side right there. And then we need to remove this pin with this cotter pin. When your master cylinder is removed, you're going to want to keep this gasket. This gasket is going to be reused on the new one because the new ones don't come with them. Everything is now installed, but there's still one problem. The clutch pedal is now going to the floor, so the last step is to bleed it. Now, when bleeding your clutch, you're gonna wanna make sure that your reservoir is always topped off and you are not making it go empty. If you're doing this alone and bleeding it, it's gonna be pretty simple. All you're gonna do is run a hose from your slave cylinder all the way into a bottle that's full of your brake fluid. Once everything is connected, this is gonna be an 8mm, and you're just gonna loosen it. Boom, bang, bing, just like that. You don't wanna loosen it all the way, just enough. And then we're gonna go push on the clutch. We're just gonna pump this a few times. Just from pumping the clutch, my fluid did go down, so that's a good sign. We're just gonna keep topping it off. Once you've repeated the steps a few times, you're just gonna wanna tighten this. You're gonna obviously remove this. And as you can tell, my fluid isn't even that bad. Clutch pedal is back to normal. Now that everything is replaced and we're good to go, we can now hit VTEC at 9,000 RPM and burn a quart of oil in less than 20 minutes. But if the master cylinder started leaking again, that's why